Hey everyone, I'm Jess. I'm the owner of my Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. We are going to do a weekend vibe check. So it's the freaking weekend, or actually it's Friday as of this live recording. And so we are going to take a look at the energy around the collective for the weekend. And then we're going to go to all of the signs of the zodiac, doing a quick energy check for all of the signs. So let's get into it without further ado. Let's go. So collective, let's get you going, my friends. Collective, how is your day so far? I don't know where you are in the world. Hopefully it's starting out well. If you're just starting your day, if you're ending your day, hopefully it's ending well. I'm somewhere in the middle. So collective, let's just see quickly what the energy is for y'all. And then we're going to do quick one card pulls for each zodiac sign going from Aries to Pisces. Watch for all your placements for sure on that one, especially Sun, Moon, Rising. And that will just be like quick intuitive hits, kind of that overall energy for the weekend. Hey, Angel Reigns. Good morning, my friend. How you doing, boo? How you doing? All right, collective, what's the energy for you on this weekend, on this freaking weekend? Tap in with me. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, shake them. I hope you guys are getting into some fun stuff this weekend. Hope you're enjoying and squeezing out the last bits of summer and all that. I'm distracted by this little cat over here chasing flies. She's enjoying the weekend. All right, this is for the collective. Let's go. What's the energy for this? What? Split the deck towards you. Energy for the collective this weekend. Okay. This is a little bit of, I'd say, a warning to this weekend. Not spread yourselves too thin, okay? So for some of you, you may have big plans, big goals. For some of you, you're getting paid this weekend from work or job or project that you had, okay? And you may be, it's weird that it's coming out this way, but it is. It could be a new job or a new project, like something you just started. It's giving sort of that energy of like, oh, yay, I got the job, or oh, yay, I got this project or assignment or client, or oh, yay, I got this paycheck or this invoice, was paid or whatever from this job I did. Somebody giving you some money or something, right? Some money's coming to you, which is good. That's the positive thing about this. Either money or an opportunity is coming to you. For some of you guys, this is looking like it could be one of these things: a new job offer opportunity, a new contract or assignment, or being like an offer to be part of a team or part of some kind of project. This is brand new venture for you with the Fool and the Knight of Wands energy. I feel like you're really excited about it, especially for those of you who have kind of been like hoping, wishing, praying up again, feeling like you're fighting literally. And as I look down, there's the Five of Swords, right? Fighting for an opportunity, fighting to be seen, fighting to be recognized, fighting for the next thing, okay, coming your way, trying to work really hard towards building something, towards your abundance, towards some kind of a goal. Some of you guys, this could have something to do with like a difficult or challenging pregnancy. So it's like there's something that you're giving birth to, right? And this could be something you've like really been hoping for, wishing for, praying for. So this weekend is it's starting out with this like really positive energy of like, yes, you're getting this big yes, there's some door that's opening for you. You're starting this brand new cycle and journey. Something that actually has legs that can grow. You have a lot of pentacle energy. So this is growth energy. So all of that is super positive. But for some of you, I think what it may inspire within you is this like now kind of like, okay, so many things that I can do now with this. Like, where can I go with this? What can I do with this? Like, and you may have either there may be this like urge to spend all of that if it has to do with like money, okay? Like your ambitions and your goals are bigger than what it is that this is at this moment. Now it has potential to be amazing. It has potential to be something really valuable, incredible, very like produce a lot of abundance for you, right? Good flow. I love the trajectory of this. It's great. And I think you're going to be super excited. However, I say like don't get ahead of yourself with this 3 of Wands energy. This is only an ace, okay? So don't get ahead of yourself there. If you have these great ideas or ambitions or goals or things that you want to do with this opportunity or with this income or with this new thing that you're giving birth to, then write them down is what I would say, because what I'm getting is that this may, if you get ahead of yourself here, it could lead to some kind of burnout. It could lead to a loss, like a financial loss if it's money related. It could lead to something harmful to your health, your physical health and well-being. Or it could be like you get really excited and you dream so big. And I'm not saying don't dream big, but that you start to like be like, oh no, it's not going to happen. That's too much. Let me clarify this 5 of Pentacles here. Woo. Getting tangled in the cords. So what I'm saying is some of you guys are getting something really good as we're entering this weekend, okay? Or sometime around this timeline. Make sure that even though this is weekend vibes, it's still timeless in a way because we're all on different timelines. So, you know, this may resonate for you a little bit more into the future than just this weekend. So keep that in mind too. Maybe the week ahead for some, but just keep that in mind. 5 of Pentacles, let me know what this is about. Hey, Salama, welcome on in, boo. Good morning from Ethiopia. This is a collective reading, and then I'm going to do the individual signs right after the collective portion. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thanks for being here. You guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thanks so much. Drop a comment after the live. I know some of you guys are like busy getting ready for work, or you're at work or whatever. You're winding down your day. So I know everyone won't be chitty chatty on this one. That's okay. But do hit the thumb if you can. Thank you so much. And subscribe if you haven't. Tell me more about this 5 of Pentacles for the collective. Oof. Okay. Why am I hearing that's the way love goes? Dun, 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 dun. So, yeah, I want to say make sure that you are ready for this Ace of Discs, this full energy, this new opportunity, this new beginning. Make sure that you're ready for it, because I feel like for some of you, you may fall back into old habits. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like this. You have to fix the foundation. Otherwise, if you're building on the same faulty, bent, backwards, crooked, cracked foundation, whatever, you know, weak foundation, then you're likely to fall back into this, you know, end up back where you started, right? So if there is, like, for example, if this is about your money, and I'm just throwing this out as an example to illustrate the energy, okay? So if this is like you have been broke for a really long time, or you've been struggling financially, and then all of a sudden somebody gives you a job offer opportunity, a contract or something, right? It's like that energy of spending, but you haven't learned how to budget properly, right? Or you have bad spending habits, or you you know, you don't have a plan on what you're going to do with this, how you're going to invest the money, or how you're going to save it, or, you know, where you're going to allocate funds, right? And so you get it, and then immediately you fall back into these bad habits where you're spending more than you're getting, right? Or you're not planning well on what you're going to do with it, or your plan sucks, or whatever it is, right? So this is like, be really careful that you don't end up falling back into this habitual cycle of poverty, lack, struggle. You know, if this is lack of discipline, if this is you not really listening to your, you know, intuition, if this is you getting too far ahead or too ambitious beyond, or living beyond your means, or that kind of energy, right? So I feel like you guys are like entering a season where the energy is shifting in a super positive way for you. But I want to say, just be really cautious that you're ready for this positive shift and change and this thing that is coming your way. I also feel like I'm getting like a separate love message for you guys. So let me tap into that and see what's that for a second here. For some of you who are thinking of like taking a trip or traveling this weekend, this may not be the right weekend to do that. You may need to focus a little bit more on your work, your career, things that are closer to home right now. I'm not saying don't take that trip, just this may not be the weekend to do it, okay? You may need to be sticking around, especially if you've got some kind of like good news or opportunity coming. It may be the time for you to kind of focus on that. Or something weird, funky may happen around travel. So I wouldn't do that this weekend. Some of you have some options in love coming your way, but what I want to say is same as the kind of the other message. It's similar in that be careful that you're not getting further ahead. Again, there's such a strong message here around don't get too far ahead of what the reality of the situation, right? So for example, say someone asks you out on a date, don't be planning your wedding, boo. You know who you are. Like, it's just a date. Do you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of a vibe. Some of you could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you could be connecting with a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in your chart. Pisces is here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is here. Tell me about this love energy. Cancer is here. Taurus is here. Some of you guys, I feel like you have a relationship. What's this about this relationship situation or love situation here? Well, tell me more. Wait, we need to shuffle. And then I'm going to go into the all signs. Yay. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank y'all. What's this love situation about? Must be love on the brain. It's got me feeling this way. Some of you could be also missing somebody who's at a distance from you this weekend. I feel like if you've got somebody on your mind and it's really not like you can't shake it off, shake them off, shake them off, shake them off, shake them. I'd say, should they reach out? Should they reach out? Should they take the initiative to reach out to whoever this is? Oof. Yeah, you got some water under the bridge with somebody that you need to settle maybe. I'd say it may make you feel better to deal with that instead of avoiding it. If you feel like there's unfinished business here with somebody, maybe this is the weekend to try to deal with it in a healthy way, okay? But if you can't really shake them, and there's a lot of this sort of disappointment around the situation, and you kind of feeling like it's following you around, and you can't really let go of it. I feel like just kind of stewing alone about it and being in isolation isn't going to serve you well. I think there is a productive path forward to rebuild after this tower with whomever this is or whatever the situation is for you. Okay. I feel like there is a productive path forward. It's going to take some effort. It's not going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, y'all. Okay. But I feel like there was some kind of conflict or falling out that some of you had with somebody here, or there's some, a situation, a conflict going on in your life, or was that resulted in a tower, and something falling apart, ending maybe unexpectedly or drastically. But this is showing me that there's potential to rebuild here. It's, it's again gonna take effort. It's gonna be like climbing a mountain. It's not gonna be, skating on ice, but I think it could be potentially worth the effort if it means that it'll get you kind of out of this like funk. Is something going weird here? Okay, I don't know what happened, but it froze and it got weird. I had to reload. Sorry about that, you guys. So yeah, I feel very much like it could be worth the effort. You can rebuild this. It can be done. Okay, you can make peace here. Some of you, it could have been with a mother or mother figure. It could be with like a former boss or colleague for some of you. I'm getting too. But I think there's a path forward for you. Okay, to resolve this. Again, not going to be easy, but I think it's better than sitting in this energy that you've been in, either for you or for this person or people. Okay, so about this love situation, and then we'll get to the all signs. All right, what about this love situation? What's this about for my collective? What is this about? Gone fishing. Some of you may be going fishing this weekend, but maybe you're going fishing for somebody, for people. I feel like for some of my collective, you're looking really good. You're like having some kind of a glow up, or you're in this very, like, you're drawing good energy to you. And with that comes good people. And for some of you, it's attracting potentially like a really great love connection. So this is a great weekend, I think, also for you to kind of, at least for some of the time, like go out and let people see you with this glow up energy that you're in, okay? With this magnetic energy that you've got going on for you. Go fishing, because I think you could find a really great catch, is what I'm saying, Again, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Tell me more about this. Oh, wow. We got two pairs here. What? Oh, boo. I see what's happening. I was wondering what this was about. Okay, I knew it was going to be juicy. And it is. It so is. Some of you guys are going to find yourself juggling more than one person. You have two pairs, and you have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So you've got a King and Queen of Wands and a King and Queen of Cups. And the Eight of Cups also, boo. And the Six of Swords. So I kind of get to, for some of you, it may be just as you're kind of moving on from somebody and working on your healing and you're focusing on your goals and staying task oriented. I know a task oriented came in mind. There may be a situation where somebody else pops in the picture. I feel some of you guys are going to have more than one option to choose from. It could be too, like you start dating one person and then somebody else pops up. Like I told you, you're in this magnetic energy. So whoever this is for, Aquarius is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo is here. You got to get out more, you guys. This is telling me you got to get out there. Stop like thinking about it, sitting at home and daydreaming about it and all that. And like, oh, I hope, I wish, I pray it's going to come. No, you got to go out and make those dreams and goals happen. Take action on it. Okay. Not just in your head, but take action. But I'm telling you all, I think that you may have a choice or option, and some of you may be juggling more than one person. And it's not like, I don't know that any choice is better than the other. One is like you may connect more deeply on an emotional level with someone. Intuitively, you may feel drawn to them. Spiritually, you may really connect with them. And then the other one, it could be that they're more fun or exciting, or you guys connect on your goals, or you connect on like your energy matches each other, or it's like maybe you're in similar professions, or you both like adventure and fun. Maybe your hobbies are similar, right? There's a, yeah, maybe you both have pet cats. I don't know. Or it's sexier, like it's a sexier, fun vibe. And then you got this other vibe that's like, you know, deep and emotional and spiritual. And like, oh, Lord, what do you do with that, babe? I don't know, man. You're going to have to go within and figure out what it is that you really want in the long term. Like, what do you really want and who really fits into that world with you? Okay. How do they know what to do? Whoever's the new one, boo. Whoever I feel you will end up committing to or settling down with, the one that I think makes you feel most alive, probably the adventurous one, but you take it as it resonates with you. Somebody that you feel like you can really grow with. Again, it connects back to the pentacle energy. So one's water, one's fire, but it's the earth energy that's going to win, meaning not the earth sign, but meaning the one that you actually see potential for growth with. Okay. And it may be someone that's like brand new, different than what you've experienced, but you actually can see, okay, they're nurturing this. There's growth here. I can see this building into this 10 of Pentacles, right? It's the one that maybe you don't feel like is so much of a struggle with, but that feels easy breezy, fun, makes you feel carefree, brings out that inner child, the playful side of you, allows you to take risks and feel safe doing so. Okay. So take it as it resonates, but wow, that's a lot for a weekend. I feel like this energy is not just for the weekend. It feels like it's going to continue a little bit further into the future. But yeah, that is a lot for one sitting, man. My goodness, a lot going on there. If that resonated, because oh my gosh, there was so much juicy stuff. I could have read that reading probably for an hour. Just that alone, the energy was really cool. So if it did resonate and you want to book a personal reading, then definitely check out mytherapist.com. I'd love to go deeper with you personally. If it's just a one question, deeper clarity on, there's the quick insight reading. I highly recommend that one. But also, if you want if you have multiple questions, or you really, that's like, especially if like that love situation was yours and you're in the middle of that right now, the clarity session is good, because then I can separate the energies of the people and kind of help you walk through, you know, intuitively, like who could be a really better match for you. Okay. So that's mytherapist.com. You guys don't forget to hit the thumb, sub up, and all the good. Luna's World. Hey boo, hey. Do we want to keep this deck for the weekend? Or do we want to do this one? This little girl. Hi, Luna's World. Hi, Luna's World. I'm cooking the cat's food, and she smells it, and she is trying to go up there and get it on the stove. And that is, thankfully, I turned the stove off before I started this. And I had a feeling she was going to try to do this. And thankfully, it's in a covered, big pot that's covered. So I don't think she's going to be able to do any damage up there. And I've never had a cat that was like this. She is very food aggressive. And I've never had a cat that like jumps up on counters like this. She is very, very badly behaved. So if anyone who's a cat owner or has worked with cats, like, please give me advice. She is driving me nuts with the food stuff. Like constantly bleaching my counters and shit. So and I have to feed them separately in like totally separate rooms, the cats, because she is trying to always steal his food, and she tries to steal my food too. Anyways, all right. How you doing, Luna's World and everybody? All right, we're gonna go Aries to Pisces, and this is gonna be like quick one card pulls for each sign, or I go just a little bit more intuitively, deeply into the energy of each card. But they're gonna be quick. So let's get it. Hi, girlfriend. I see you. If you guys missed last night, we did a your next soulmate connection reading, which was really, really cool. Really loved those readings. So do check that one out. That was last night. And there is a moment where I give a little sneaky peek to my little foster kitten over here who's going cuckoo bananas right now. If you like cats. If you love the kitty cats. Hey, La Unique. Good morning, boo. All right, Aries to Pisces. What is the energy for this weekend? Aries to Pisces. What's the energy coming through for the weekends? For my people. Okay. What is the energy coming through for the weekend? Aries to Pisces. Let's go. Don't forget to watch your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus. You can also watch your other placements, or if you have stellium in a particular sign, watch that. Greg, what's good, boo? How you doing? All right, let's go. Aries to Pisces. Split the deck towards y'all. Okay, here we go. Aries. You have the Prince of Discs, reliability. So I see you working towards some kind of goal this weekend. It does look like there's going to be some kind of work involved with your weekends. Sorry about it, but yeah, it looks like there's going to be, and I don't think that's bad, but it just looks like there's maybe something in particular that you're working towards. Maybe you've got some like chores to do, or again, just like putting effort towards some kind of goal, some type of growth. So if you have a goal or something that you're trying to grow or learn or achieve in this season, I feel like this is a weekend where, you know, it's a slow and steady wins the race kind of energy, kind of vibe for you. So I see you putting effort and work towards that. I mean, if that's like health goals, it could be that maybe you're doing meal prepping or working out, or, you know, if it's like you've got a project on your house that you're working on, you're working towards that. If it's like a work related thing, you're working towards that. It's a slow and steady wins the race. It's not like there's nothing bad about this energy whatsoever, but there's something in your material world that you may be trying to master or improve, and this is just like, yeah, you're going to be putting in some effort towards that end on this weekend, my friends. It could be that you're learning something, studying something too, as well. All right, Aries, Taurus. Taurus, you have the Five of Swords, so be careful this weekend. You know, there may be beware of any sort of conflicts. Also, I'm getting very strongly for you, Taurus. Be careful, like practice safety in all things. Drive safely, walk safely, cook safely. I don't know, whatever you're doing, do it safely. Exercise precautions, wear your seatbelt, wear your helmet, whatever you got to do, Taurus. Okay. But yeah, be safe is kind of what I'm getting here. But also this, you know, be wary of any potential conflicts. If you're feeling like you just don't want to put up with any bullcocky banana fufushishi this weekend, just bow out. Don't engage, you know, try to disengage from anything that could cause or create conflict. I'd say just be careful to not give into that energy this weekend. Okay. And also too, this is in this deck, this card, the predominant keyword is what you call it? Defeat, sorry. Is defeat. So I'd say don't give up also too. Thank you, Greg. Don't give up. Whatever it is that you're struggling with right now, this is not the time to, it may be time to take a break from the fight, but it's not a time to like wave the white flag completely. Okay. Sometimes we just need a break. We need to go back to that Four of Swords, give ourselves a little bit of rest. Okay. Or move ahead to the Six of Swords and find a healthy way to transition or move forward in resolving whatever is feeling like a fight or a struggle. Okay. So that is what I have for you, Taurus, on that. And Gemini, you have the Six of Cups. Some of you could be giving your inner child some love this weekend. This is a card of innocence in this deck. It could be that for some of you that embracing or giving love to your inner child may have something to do with you going out in nature or getting back to like the simple things in life. This is giving to me right now in this energy, like a bit of like slow life energy, simple life kind of energy or vibes. So if that's like you unplugging and spending, some time by a creek or in the mountains or camping or hiking or swimming or rolling around in the grass. I don't know, whatever you're doing. Or if you're in a part of the world that's snowing right now, maybe you're making snow angels. I don't know, something that makes you appreciate just like the simple joys and pleasures of life. I feel like that's your vibe this weekend for my Geminis. For some of you too, I keep getting like you maybe children could be significant for you this weekend. So maybe that's spending time with children. Children in my world can be pets as well. So spending some really quality time with some kids or with pets, which also helps us reconnect with our inner child too. So remembering just kind of the joy and innocence of being alive and human and what that means. I think that's your vibe this weekend, boo. Okay. Cancer. Oof. Yikes. I'm a Cancer sun. If you didn't know, if you're new here, hi, I'm Jess. My sun sign is Cancer. You have the Ten of Swords, boo. So I want to look at this in a positive light for us. So people often look at the Ten of Swords as, oh, it's a painful ending. The reality is 10 is the end, which means it's the end of a painful cycle. You see all these swords, that's the end. Like each of those swords was a moment in time that caused or created some kind of pain. And this is the end. You've reached the end of that cycle or that season of pain, of struggle, of sorrow, okay, of defeat, of loss. So for some of you, yes, there could be something that's ending here this weekend. But I also feel too that for some of you, it's two things. It's also, if that is what's happening for you, don't wallow in despair this weekend, please. Do go through whatever grief journey you may need to go through with that. Okay. I'm not saying avoid feeling your feelings. You are a water sign after all. But I am saying be grateful that it's the end of some sort of pain or sadness or struggle season. Okay. Whether that's for you or somebody else, because sometimes this shows up, it's somebody we love. So just be grateful that the struggle is over, that the pain is over, that the sadness is over. Do what you need to do to process your feelings, but also embrace what comes on the other side of that, which is clarity and is a new beginning. Okay. I'm sending you so much love. Leo. You have the moon, Leo. Okay. Pisces energy. Or I also look at the moon sometimes interchangeably with other water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you could be connecting with the water sign. You could also have possibly, I don't know, strong water in your chart. The moon can be an energy of like obscure, of things feeling obscured or uncertain. It's you embarking on a path that may be unfamiliar to you. This may mean that you're having to this weekend confront some of the darker parts or sides of yourself this weekend, or shine light on those aspects of yourself that maybe have been hidden, some things coming to light for you in that regard. I feel like this is a lot about inner growth, though, for you. I think in this illumination, you're coming to some realizations, or you're also allowing maybe a part of yourself that is often obscured to, you're giving it some water, you're nurturing it, you're integrating that shadow side, you're learning how to embrace it with love. And in doing so, it's giving you more clarity about who you are and where you're headed next. So that is what I have for you on that one, Leo. I kind of like this energy a little bit for you. It feels a slightly melancholy right now for me in this moment. But I also feel like there's a hopefulness about it too. So yeah, do what you need to do, Leo, to process that. And take the time that you need to go within. Don't worry so much, I think, this weekend about what's going on externally. This is more about you getting in touch with the deeper side and parts of yourself, and maybe even confronting some of your fears. Okay. So, Virgo, what do we got, Virgo? We have the Princess of Cups for you, dreams. I'll be dreaming my dreams with you, Virgo. Virgo, you could be having somebody reach out this weekend in a very heartfelt way, expressing something to you emotionally. So it could be someone who is offering you forgiveness or an apology, or it could be somebody who is just, saying something very sentimental or sweet to you, or like, I don't want to say flattering, but like complimentary, like something very kind and loving and generous. So I feel like you're getting like some kind of a really sweet message. You also may be having pleasant dreams. Maybe you're nurturing some kind of dream this weekend. You may be yourself like learning how to express your feelings or emotions, or articulating a dream that you have. Okay. So for some of you guys, I know this is kind of going to sound a little bit strange, but I feel like for some of you, you may be getting a tarot reading even this weekend, or if you're a reader, maybe you're giving one. You could also be having a really meaningful connection with a friend, a relative that's like a peer or younger than you. So like it could be a niece or a nephew or a cousin or a sister or a brother, okay? Or it could be your child. It could be you helping to nurture the dream of a child, or spending time, loving time with a pet. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Virgo. And Libra. Lovely Librans. You have the Seven of Pentacles, perseverance. Whew, okay. So for some of you, Librans, this week, and you maybe first, I'm getting a little different here. Okay. Because I'm feeling for some of you, you've been working really hard and you may be kind of taking a break. You may be like, man, I've been putting in that time. For some of you, I'm getting to the days might feel longer for you this weekend for some reason. But for some of you, I feel like you're like, you know what? Let me take a break from all the work I've done. Like, I've invested a lot into this. I've put in a lot of time, energy, effort. Like, I've done enough. Like, let me take a little break. Let me like take a little reprieve. Because it's sort of that like how do I say that? There's the specific energy that I am trying to articulate. It's like you charged your battery enough. Do you know what I mean? It's like when you have your phone in the charger and it's like at 100% and you forgot it was sitting there at 100%. You're like, oh, I don't need to charge. Let me unplug this for a minute. I can use the phone now. I had enough in there. Or it's like, you're at work and you're like trying to meet a certain quota. If you have the kind of job where you have to meet a certain quota, you're like, okay, I did all that to meet this quota, so I can take a break now. I can take, I did it. I like, I don't need to keep going. I can take a break. Does that make sense? That's like the energy I'm getting for you on this Libra. So I also want to give you like a little bit of a pep talk with this and say, whatever it is that you've been working or striving really hard towards, I feel like you're so close to that goal, Libra. You are. Keep going, but you've already put in a lot of work and effort towards it. So it's okay to also give yourself a little bit of a break. You need it. Okay. Next up is Scorpio. Zing a zing zing, sting a sting. Okay, Scorpio, you have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Scorpio. I feel like this weekend is going to be a time where you may want to kind of spend some time alone and isolate a little bit, but I feel like it's with purpose, it's intentional. It may be for some of you just like from somebody specific. Like it may not be from the whole world. It may be that you're just needing to take some time to kind of emotionally process something, whether that's a loss, whether that's a feeling that you can't really articulate right now. You're just like, maybe there's some emotional confusion happening, or there's just this sense of emptiness or loss that you can't really put your finger on, like what's going on. I need to kind of step away from the situation or from people or from this person and really kind of sit with myself and understand, like, why do I feel like nothing's really filling this void, or why is this emotion hitting me this particular way, that I'm responding this way, in my feelings. So there could be something here, Scorpio, where I feel like you're just kind of taking time to emotionally process something. You may also be this weekend in part of that process, or maybe just separately, you may be spending some extra quality time doing spiritual work. So praying, meditating, whatever your spiritual practice is, in an effort to kind of fill your cup back up, right? To replenish yourself spiritually, emotionally. Okay. So that's really what I have for you on that, Scorpio. I think it's going to be a peaceful weekend for you, but with intention, okay, behind it. Hey, Mitzi. Hey, Liverpool Dan. Yeah, we did Taurus at about 28 minutes, 40 seconds in. These are quick hits. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell when you subscribe. Make sure you guys also hype up the video after. If you can, drop a comment for Jess. I respond. And let's keep going. We got Sag, Cap, Aqua, Pisces. These are just quick hits. So do watch all of your signs, or watch all of the signs in your chart. Why not? These are quick. It's worth it. All right, Saggies. Sagittarius. What do you have? Oh, you have your own energy. Temperance. Boo. That's your card in the major arcana. So, you could be feeling yourself this weekend. This weekend's all about you, boo. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself. I feel like you're taking it slow and easy breezy this weekend. Some of you guys could be spending some time by a body of water, even if that's just like sitting at a beach or at a lake or at a river or a creek or whatever. Okay, a pool, who knows. But I'm getting more of like an outdoorsy kind of nature vibe to you. Maybe you're working on your tan for some of you this weekend, but I feel like overall in general, there's just like a nice, easy, like vibe to your weekends. I think you're prioritizing your own needs and what makes you feel good this weekend, Sagittarius, what's going to make you feel more balanced. So it's giving a little bit of a similar energy as Scorpio, but I don't think necessarily you're going to be alone. Maybe you will. And I don't think it's like you're processing anything super heavy either. I just think you're like, I just want a chill weekend, just like do my thing. Maybe you are hanging with your peeps. Maybe you're having something to drink. Maybe you're decompressing from the week that you had. But I just do feel like it's kind of like you don't want to do anything too strenuous. You don't want to do anything too cuckoo bananas. You just want to chill and have fun this weekend. That's really your vibe, boo. I love that for you. You're like, and I feel again, it's very much like you're putting your own needs first. You're like, I need to kind of bring some balance back into my life. Maybe you've been giving a lot to others. So you're very much like, okay, this weekend is for me. I'm prioritizing myself and my needs. Okay. So that is what I have for you on that one, Saggies. You're like, no, I don't need any stress right now. All right. Capricorn, what you got? You got the 9 of Cups, boo. I gotta say, Saggy, it's like you've been filling everyone else's cup. It's time to fill yours, Sag, okay? Capricorn, 9 of Cups. Wow, that's interesting. You also are in this sort of self-love energy. You're about, but I feel like yours is more about indulgence, okay? Capricorn is what I'm getting. So it's more, it's not quite this like easy breezy, I just need to chill. This is more of like, gimme more and more. gimme more, gimme more, gimme more. So yours may be a little bit more indulgence. You may be the one spending a little bit more money, like getting a massage or getting a mani-pedi or going for that indulgent brunch or whatever it is, going shopping, like whatever it is that is going to make you feel good. I think it's a little bit hedonistic is kind of what I'm saying. Your energy is a little bit more hedonistic. Whatever is going to make me feel good. Okay. It's a little bit more of that like self-love, but with some dollar bills behind it. And it doesn't have to be, but this is definitely about whatever is your pleasure. You know what I'm saying? You're indulging in some pleasures this weekend is what I'm getting for you on that, Capricorn. Water energy. So it's what makes you happy. It's what makes you feel good emotionally. Okay. Not just like necessarily physically, but what will make you feel good emotionally. So think about the things that make you happy, the things that make you feel really fulfilled on an emotional level. That's the kind of thing that you're going to be getting into on this weekend, my Capricorn people. Could also have something to do with fountains or water as well. It don't have to be though. Hey Annabelle, how you doing? Hey Mitzi Boo. Okay, Aquarius. Let's get it for my Aquarius people. How you doing? Ooh. Now here's a different vibe for you. You got the 8 of Wands, movement, Aquarius. So you could be doing some physical activities this weekend. You could be getting out. Your energy is a little bit more frenetic than some of the other folks we've read for today. So it's a little more frenetic. It's a little busier. You could be traveling. You could be doing like running, biking, jumping. I don't know, climbing, wrestling. I don't know. Boxing. I don't know what you're doing, but there's something here where I feel like it's more physical activity for you. Hiking. I don't know. It's more physical for you. Driving around. Okay. You could be traveling also. There could be for some of my Aquarius people could be taking a trip or traveling this weekend. It could be that you're also doing a lot of communicating this weekend. This is my card in this deck of like expending energy outward. So instead of some of these other signs that are like bringing that energy back inward, you're like putting it out there. Okay. So whether that is talking, speaking, sending, lots of messages or being very social. Okay. Or if this is you spending a lot of time online, doing stuff online, or if this is you, like I said, initially, the first hit I got energetically was like, you're out there, like being active, doing active things. So whatever it is, this is the vibe. So a lot of fast moving energy, a lot of stuff happening. So I don't feel like you're going to have a lot of like free time or break this weekend, at least from what I'm picking up for you, boo. But hopefully this is a lot of fun activity, a lot of adventure and fun. This is also my card of a lot of sex. So if you're in that position, it could be that you're also having that kind of fun too. Okay. So, Pisces, you are loved up this weekend, Pisces. You got the 10 of cups. So you got all the way there to the 10, boo. 10 of cups harmony. So you are feeling very emotionally well this weekend. You are feeling super emotionally fulfilled this weekend. Your cup is more than runneth over. It's like, you had to fill several other cups. But I'm also getting, for some of you, this could be a weekend where you're spending time with okay. I heard for some of you could be celebrating some kind of an anniversary this weekend, Pisces, like a wedding anniversary. It's you or somebody else. Maybe somebody's birthday. I know this isn't like 4 of Wands, but that's kind of what I'm getting. But like some kind of milestone when it comes to either relationships or family. Could be something that you're just like feeling very fulfilled and like we reached this point, like we're celebrating this. Again, some of you could be spending a lot of time with somebody that you're in a relationship with. You could be making a relationship official this weekend if you've been dating someone and you haven't gotten to that point where you're like, yeah, you're my person. We're gonna do this long term. It's definitely could be something that you're solidifying this weekend. But also this is, to me too, you could be spending time with family. Maybe there's like a family reunion happening, or you're spending quality time with family. And family doesn't have to be blood. It can be like your chosen family, right? So maybe there's an event or a gathering of you and your people, your chosen family this weekend, your spiritual family for some of you this weekend. Okay. So, but whatever it is, I feel like you have the best vibes, Pisces, this weekend. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a very happy, harmonious, loved up weekend for you, my fishy friends. So really enjoy that. Really bask in the glow of that 10 of cups energy, my friends. Okay. Enjoy yourself and get all that love and give all that love. It's beautiful. All right, y'all. I'm sending you guys so much love. I am masking off. I'm trying something different today. Trying something different. Coming on I was gonna come on even earlier than this, but I wasn't able to. So, and now I gotta jump off and finish making this food for these babies, these fur babies. But I'm sending you all so much love. I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful weekend. I will be back, I think, hopefully, if nothing, fingers, toes, and everything crossed. This weekend will be Sunday. I'll do another like questions, but this time it won't just be the $20. I'll have $5 Oracle, $15 one question, $15 Kipper spread. You can do the Oracle and question like we did last Sunday, or you can do 2 questions for 20. So I'm gonna have all of that available through Hipsy, but I may also open it to other payment options if you can't do Hipsy. Okay. So that will be Sunday. I don't know quite yet what time. I may start earlier, like around this time, if possible, but we'll see how things go and flow. As you know, my kitty Bo is really struggling right now. So I'm going to be talking to the vet today and trying to figure some things out. So if all goes well, then I will be returning to you guys Sunday. And then next week, likely Tuesday, we'll start up again with more all signs readings. I'm going to bring back the new good this week. And I'm kind of open for the rest of the week on what you guys might want to see, what feels good for you guys, what topics. If there's something that I haven't done for a while that you missed because I was gone for so long and I haven't brought it back yet and you're missing it, like new good or something like that, then let me know. Please do drop a comment on this video and let me know what you guys are missing, what you want to see on the channel. Anything is, I'm open to whatever's clever. I've been taking requests. If you know, I when people have put in requests, I've done those live readings. So I'm open to it. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you again to everybody who came in the chat and spent some time and said hi. You guys are the best. I'm so grateful for this community. You guys really have been holding me down through what is actually a really challenging season right now. I'm very private, but I've shared little bits of kind of what's happening. And you guys really have been holding me down with so much love, and I really appreciate it. All the beautiful comments, all the stuff in the chat, everything, the views, the likes, everything. You guys, I'm so grateful to you. And I really, really wish that you all have a beautiful weekend. Beijinhos, abrazos. Okay. Please, please take care of each other and take care of yourselves. I'm sending you so much love. Bye, you guys.